Hey guys, welcome to another relationship tip with Dr. Roz. Today we're actually going to talk about surviving infidelity. That's one of the number one reasons why I get referrals to see couples is because typically they're trying to deal with this idea of trying to make their relationship work once there has been a betrayal. So let's just be honest about the whole idea of what infidelity really is. Infidelity really is just a symptom of a core problem. And what I mean by that, and I'll give you an example. Think about if you've ever had a migraine, the throbbing and sensitivity to light, that's a symptom. But the core issue is that you have a migraine. So there's something that's going on, but the pain is in the symptom. So that's really the truth of the matter when it comes to infidelity. The pain is the betrayal of when they've, hurt you or, they've caused that emotional trauma. But the reality is that there's a core issue that made that behavior acceptable. And what I mean by that is that someone's needs aren't getting met. So the individual that typically cheats, there's a need that isn't being met for them. And what I mean by that, and needs are not just sexual, guys. Needs can be emotional needs, financial needs, spiritual needs. There's something that's not being met for that individual. And because of that, they feel as if it causes situational factors for them to make the choice to cheat. Yes, cheating is a choice. It is an absolute choice. So there's no blame here on anyone in the relationship. But the truth of the matter is that in order for you to heal, you both have to be very honest about the role that you play in your relationship. And what I mean by that is if there's something that you've been asked to do and you have not done that in your relationship, then what that says to your partner is that you don't value them enough to do that for them. And so when a partner feels that there is a deficit or that they're starving because that need is not met, what do you do when you're hungry? You go out and try to feed, you go eat, and so when a person is experiencing that deficit in their relationship, then they go out and try to take care of it. They're starving, they're going to eat. So they're going to go get the need met. So there are situational factors that lead to the idea of this betrayal or infidelity. And that's what you have to work on. That's where the healing begins, when you start to realize there's something I'm not doing, both of you in the relationship, that's making this relationship work. We're not meeting the need. And why are we not meeting the need of the relationship? Is it being stubborn? Is it because you don't know how to? You're afraid to? Like, those are the core issues that you have to get to. Because when you negate your spouse, it leads to resentment, which leads to this idea of, I feel like I had no choice but to cheat. Or I feel like you didn't care enough about me, and that was hurtful to me, and then this person made me feel good. So when people cheat, I don't think people really set out to really just destroy the whole family. It's just that there's this need that's not being met, and it's a struggle for them. And if it's a persistent need, something that's happening from year to year to year to year, and there's been no change in the relationship in regard to that need, then it's going to cause issues, guys. It's going to cause someone to make a decision of saying that I can get better, I can do better, along those lines. So once you make the decision that you're going to make your relationship work and you're going to stay in your relationship and try to fix it, then what you have to do at this point is that to begin the healing process, you have to be honest with yourself about who you are in your relationship and honest about your relationship. What is lacking? What is the deficit in your relationship? Because that's the core issue. The cheating is not. It really is a symptom. It really is a symptom. If you don't fix that core issue in your relationship, then something else will occur. And it may not be infidelity, but it may be something else that causes a betrayal in your relationship. So I hope that this was a great tip for you. Something that, if you are struggling with this right now, that this idea kind of makes sense to you, that there is a core issue that we need that needs to be worked on, and really looking at don't give the infidelity that much power. And I know it's easier said than done, but when you can see it as a symptom and not the core reason of why your relationship is falling apart, then you'll be able to move better in your relationship and you'll begin the healing process. So guys, I hope that this was a great way to spend our time. I hope that this was very helpful for you. And if you know anyone that's going through this, feel free to share this with them. And if you have any questions, I'm available on all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, at Dr. Roz Aker-Black. So feel free to reach out to me, and you know, I'll do my best to try to help you. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful and blessed day.